All right, people, how we doing? I wanted to make this video. I've been was busy. It was a busy day, but I told myself I knew I wanted to make the video as soon as I had the chance. So we're gonna go ahead and kick it off. Um, Now, hold on a second. Doing this stuff on my computer. Lil Durk. Okay, Lil Durk. All right. For those of you who may not know who he is a rapper, or he's really like an R&B slash rapper. He's been out since 2012, but he started his career very young, like in his late teens, early 20s. He's come out with a number of online hits and stuff. Now, he's still really not a mainstream artist, but he is very popular with a lot of the younger kids and a lot of the people who listen to his music. You can find his music videos and stuff on YouTube. Just type in Lil Durk, and his stuff will come up. But it's a shame what has happened to this dude. Okay, it's really a shame what has happened to Lil Durk now that he is facing murder charges and supposedly shooting a man in Atlanta. And the police have come out and said that they have the video footage of him shooting the dude. It's a murder charge. Okay. And as far as I think the dude did he die? If he didn't die, he was wounded, I think. So it may be like attempted murder, but it's still a murder charge. Okay. And it's a shame because he was such a well-spoken, intelligent young man. And that's what a lot of y'all don't understand. Okay, that's what a lot of people don't understand. Very well-spoken young brother, very intelligent young brother. He even took his rap money and bought a fleet of trucks, okay, 18-wheelers, and was sending them on the road, delivering cargo and stuff. Brilliant young man. Okay, very articulate when he speaks. You can go watch his interviews from 4 years ago on DJ Vlad. Go watch his videos. Okay, brilliant young dude. Okay, started out in Chicago because he's originally from Chicago. Okay, started his music career in Chicago. Made a number of successful songs. Got money, but what ended up happening is, at that time, it was like at the peak of like the violence in Chicago under the Obama administration. So it was hard for him to kind of prosper and thrive because every time he would try to have a show, niggas be coming to the show with guns and shit and shooting the place up and a lot of the young rappers in Chicago back in the day, a lot of them, I mean, not back in the day, but back, 2012, 2013 and whatnot, that were in his music videos with him. A lot of them are actually dead now. And it's really sad. Okay, but he was able to kind of rise above all that and become successful. Once he became successful, he actually moved to, he relocated from Chicago to Atlanta. Okay, which was really good. That was a good move on the surface, but what we all didn't know, and the way he's so articulate and stuff, and he talked about it in the DJ Vlad interview. He said, yeah, man, I be trying to have shows and stuff, and I can't have them because, the ratchets and shit come out, and they shoot the place up, they bring guns, and they act a fool, and they get the motherfucker shut down. So he said, I moved to Atlanta. But the unfortunate part of that is that he moved to Atlanta, but he brought these dusty ass niggas with him. Okay, these gang banging dusty niggas from Chicago that he grew up with. He brought them niggas down to Atlanta with him. So guess what they started doing? They started recreating the Chicago gang lifestyle in Atlanta. Now, it's a damn shame. Okay, it's a damn shame when you successful and you making all this money, okay, and you doing all this stuff, and you can't, you still behaving and acting in a way as if you don't have the money. You still showing out and shit, and making a fool of yourself like you don't have the money, and you out in the street hanging with niggas who you shouldn't be hanging around. These niggas are gang bangers, okay? They got all kind of convictions and shit on their records. Why are you bringing these types of people around you? Okay, and he already has a daughter. Well, he already has a son, but he just had a daughter within the last 2 years, I think. Couple years. Okay, just had a brand new baby girl 2 years ago. What are you risking? What are you risking? You ain't got nothing to prove to nobody. You are already successful in music. You're already successful in the music industry. You don't have anything to prove to anybody. You don't have anything to prove to anybody. But for whatever reason, this dude, Lil Durk, and I was rooting for him so hard. In fact, I was just thinking about him like a couple of days before I learned of this news. I was just thinking about him. Now, he's not my favorite artist, but he was one of the ones I was rooting for because he was a young, articulate, intelligent brother, And I figure, okay, this brother's smart. He's down in Atlanta. He's gonna stack his bread up. He's gonna become a big force in the industry. He's gonna reach back and help his community. Then all of a sudden, I log on to Google and it says Lil Durk murder charges. I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, what the hell? Let me look it up real quick. Hold on. Okay. All right, hold on. Okay. Okay, and then he's crazy. He dropped a music video called "Turn Myself In" while facing attempted murder charge. That's just crazy. It's okay. Here's why Lil Durk was charged with murder. This is heavy.com. I'm going to go ahead and just read this. This is insane to me. Okay, a judge in Fulton County, Georgia today found probable cause to charge Lil Durk and fellow OTF rapper King Von with 5 felonies. Lil Durk also faces a criminal street gang charge. Warrants were issued for the rappers earlier this month in connection with the shooting that happened in February outside of Atlanta restaurant The Varsity. In May, Lil Durk gave an interview to WSB-TV where he maintained his innocence right before he turned himself in. Okay, Lil Durk dropped a new song around the same time titled Turn Myself In, where he professes his innocence and directly addresses his recent legal troubles. The rapper also posted on his social media account that he was turning himself in. Okay, Lil Durk and King Von turned themselves in. On May 30th, fans believed that they were innocent and the charges would be dropped once the facts surfaced. Okay, what happened? APD says witnesses described seeing Lil Durk pull out a gun. Then she ran around the building. Okay. She heard gunshots and later saw the victim in a pool of blood. At 5:49 a.m. on February 5th, witnesses saw 23-year-old John Witherspoon in a verbal altercation with an unidentified group of men. Okay, shortly after the verbal altercation, 18 shots were fired at Witherspoon, who was hit in the thigh. He ran across the street to one cigar bar and lounge where the staff called an ambulance for him. Witherspoon was admitted to the hospital in serious condition. An anonymous witness who was at one cigar bar and lounge told WSB-TV, "When I heard gunshots, it's a whole other sound, so I didn't hear voices. I heard bullets and I saw bodies falling." Okay. At the time, detectives said that surveillance cameras captured the crime, but Lil Durk and King Von were confident that the evidence would exonerate them. Okay, a surveillance video allegedly shows Lil Durk as the shooter. Okay, during a probable cause hearing on Friday, Atlanta Police Department Detective Jeffrey Churchill laid out compelling evidence against Lil Durk and King Von. Churchill told the court, "I spoke to a witness who was there at the scene when the incident took place, who was talking to the two rappers when they saw a fight in the car in front of them. The shooting started shortly afterward." Okay. Prosecutors say Durk and Von knew Witherspoon personally and had planned to rob him. Okay, now this is the part. Rob him because they knew he had $30,000 on him, an expensive diamond chain, and a nice car. Now, Lil Durk, you already got money your damn self, Lil Durk, from your music career. You got millions, Lil Durk. Why do you gotta go rob some other nigga for what? Just go drop another album. See, what's the point of making all this damn money and having all this damn success, okay, just so you can act like you don't have it? That's a quote from someone that I saw on YouTube in their comment in one of the videos about this case. Why would you get all this success, money, and fame to go do some grimy shit? Like, you know, he might as well have never have had a music career. He might as well have just been one of the niggas that just stayed in Chicago, you know, stayed in you know, poverty and, you know, that kind of lifestyle, street life and that kind of thing, criminal lifestyle. And the same thing would have happened. What was the point of him ever becoming successful? If he was gonna do this, okay, you was gonna rob a nigga for $30,000. Lil Durk, you got $30,000. It ain't like you broke, nigga. You young. Your career is really just starting to get off the ground, and then this. Okay, now they also argue that the case was gang-related due to Lil Durk's Chicago gang affiliation. Now, he is a Black Disciple, okay, which is a gang out of Chicago. I do know that much. Now, DJ Academics talked about this. DJ Academics didn't even know what gang Lil Durk was from, but he is a Black Disciple from Chicago. Now, Let's continue. Let me get rid of these notifications. Okay. All right. Lil Durk's lawyers tried to cast doubt on the analysis of the surveillance video. According to WSB TV, Lil Durk's attorneys asked Churchill, "You don't see Mr. Banks shooting on the street at any time. The only time you believe he was shooting is when he was in the camouflage Jeep, correct?" "That's the only time I can see him shooting," Churchill responded. After the 2-hour hearing, the judge found probable cause to charge Lil Durk and King Von with criminal attempt to commit murder, aggravated assault, possession of a firearm during the commission of a felony, and possession of a firearm by a convicted felon. The case is now set to go to trial. Okay. And see now this is my thing. Okay. You got all this fame and success, okay? But why you still got grimy niggas around you? I don't get that. I don't get that. I don't get people who, you know, they reach a certain level of success in life and that kind of thing, and you still choosing to have grimy ass niggas around you? For what? For what? What is the purpose? How is that? Is these grimy niggas gonna benefit you? Are they gonna put more money in your pocket? No. No. They're not gonna put no money more money in anybody's pocket. They just gonna sit up there and leech off you, man. They just gonna leech off you. That's what niggas like that do. They don't actually benefit anyone. They just leech off of people. They don't actually benefit anybody. You know. They don't benefit anybody. But yet you got these niggas around you because you think that somehow these niggas gonna legitimize you. These niggas gonna make you legitimate and whatever and whatnot. And you just gotta have these niggas around you. You just gotta bring the boys from the block along with you. You just gotta bring the boys from the block. Even though the boys from the block ain't no good for nobody and ain't even no good for themselves or for each other, but you gonna let these niggas around you in your life and come around you with all your success and stuff so that their bullshit can become your bullshit? You know? And if he do get that attempted murder, that's 10 years. That's 10 years, man, for attempted murder. If he shot the dude, okay, he lucky the dude didn't die. He lucky the dude didn't die. Because if the dude had died, he'd be sitting here looking at motherfucking 20 to 25 right now. Okay, but it speaks to something very dark. Okay, it speaks to a very dark aspect of, you know, what's going on with this millennial generation. And, you know, and I'm a millennial my damn self, so I can speak on it. You know. But it speaks to, you know, a big problem that we have with these guys. And it's that, you know, this idea of clout chasing. You know, there's this mindset, especially in hip hop, where if you do dirt and you do fuck shit and you commit crimes, somehow that's how you gain respect. First of all, no one that's really truly your friend is gonna respect you for doing something fucked up. and doing something that's detrimental to yourself and those around you and to society. Okay? So if you doing this shit, if you hanging around niggas that are putting you in this fucking situation, man, okay, you need to seriously reevaluate who it is that you hanging out with. I mean, seriously. You got to seriously reevaluate because, you know, these guys are not benefiting you. Okay? You locked up. Now, I know you know, they didn't give him any bail, but are these niggas going to put, even if you did have bail, are these niggas going to put together money to bail you out? No, they not. No, they not. Because niggas like that don't do that. What these niggas are doing is they lounging around, they sitting around, you know, while you sitting up in jail, they lounging around, probably smoking weed, probably, you know, and depending on the type of niggas that's you know, that you got around, some of them niggas may be trying to holler at your girl, hollering at your baby mama while you locked up. Okay, and then when, you know, now you mad because, oh man, they fucking with my baby mama, man. But dude, you created this situation. What the hell? You put yourself in a fucked up situation you didn't have to be in. You shouldn't have been riding around motherfucking Atlanta, nigga, at night with no any goddamn ways. You ain't no thug on the street. Nigga, you a music artist. You're a musician. You ain't some thug on the block that gotta go, you know, gotta go into the dirt just to survive. That ain't who you are, nigga. What the hell you doing? What the hell you thinking? These niggas that you got around you, those the type of niggas, all they gonna do is get you fucked up. That's it. That's all they gonna do. They not gonna benefit you or anybody for that matter. All they gonna do is sit around and stand around and get you fucked up. Okay? You know. You know. But for whatever reason, you know, and that's the crazy thing, for whatever reason, you know, Lil Durk still found some kind of value in these guys. He found some kind of value in hanging around these guys. Nigga, you got a young daughter, nigga. What the hell? Think about your daughter. If you go to jail for 10 years, nigga, even if he just get 5. Because some people say they think, well, he might get 5 or whatever. Even if you just get 5, man, that's 5 years of your daughter growing up and without the father in the home. Don't we got enough young black kids out here without their fathers in the home? You know. And then even if you survive prison, when you come out, what kind of nigga you gonna be when you come out? When you come out, you might even be worse. Prison might really get to you. Prison has different effects on different people. You go in there, it might harden you. It might harden your heart, man. So you might even come out being a way worse nigga than what you was when you went in there. And you never had to go in there in the first place. You didn't have nothing to prove to these niggas, man. You didn't already succeeded over these niggas. What you trying to prove to them for? You don't have nothing to prove to them. You know, stop playing that game. You know what I mean? You know, like I said, riding around with niggas that are bad news is you know how many black artists who could have become big are sitting in a jail cell right now because they wanted to go ride with some niggas that was up to no good, and they got caught up into some shit. Now they doing 25 to 40 because they didn't went and killed some motherfucker or some kind of shit. You realize how much bullshit that is? You know? That whole type. Do you realize how much bullshit that is? That you go fuck your life up for some niggas that ain't no good to nobody, man. And Lil Durk, you smarter than this. This is what makes it really disappointing. Is that we know you smarter than this, man. Okay? We know you smarter than we know you are a highly intelligent young man. Okay? We know that you are a highly intelligent young man. Go watch his DJ Vlad interview. That video interview was 4 years ago, but just go watch it. Dude was smart. He moved to fucking Atlanta 4 years ago. Nigga. 4 years. He been in Atlanta 4 years. And now this, when he first went down there, he went down there to get away from the craziness in Chicago. He went down there to get away from the craziness in Chicago. How you gonna go somewhere, okay, to get away from the craziness in a certain place? Okay, but you go there and you don't do nothing but just bring the bullshit with you? I don't get that. That's very weird to me. I don't get that. That's strange to me, you know. That's weird to me. You didn't have to have these niggas around you, man. There's a lot of other niggas you could have hung out with. There's a lot of other positive brothers and stuff who are in music and that kind of thing that could have helped you take yourself to the next level. You didn't have to go bring some fucking gang banging niggas with you down there. Now I want to know, did he bring these niggas with him, or did these niggas come down there afterwards? Okay, because it seems like, just from the outside looking in, that he went down there initially to get away from the craziness in Chicago. He was tired of his shows and shit getting shut down and that kind of thing. And then these niggas came in afterwards. Hey, let's go Atlanta. You know, Durk, he down in Atlanta. Let's go hang with Durk. And these niggas come around Durk. And now Durk is getting involved with gang beef and running around in the street when he should be focusing on motherfucking music. That's what the hell he should be focusing on. But now you got a certain subset of niggas around you, and they got your mind on all kind of nigga shit. Next thing you know, you walking around with a gat. You don't need no gat, Lil Durk. You got money for private security and shit. You don't need no gat. You don't even need to have no gat on you. It's unnecessary. It's a liability. But you want rocking around with a gat? Like you just some nigga off the street in Chicago that's just running around selling rock, or running, some gang member running around in the enemy gang territory, just snooping around and shit, going around trying to start shit, trying to make a name for himself. What the hell are you doing? Why are you taking up that persona? Dude, you are a successful music artist. You've already had success. You've had success at a young age, too. At a young age. Okay? You ain't had to prove nothing to no goddamn body. But you still went out and did this anyways? Lil Durk? You know, well, it was a robbery, is what they said. We know he had $30,000 on him. Let me tell you something. If the dude had $30,000 on him, that was his $30,000. Okay, he probably earned it, or he probably went somewhere. He had some hustle where he made that money. It was his money. You didn't have no right to take his money off him. You didn't have no right to take his money off him. That's his money. What the hell entitles you to his motherfucking money? And you robbed his chain and robbed his shit. Okay? Everything that was his money, everything that was on him was his property. He was entitled to it. You were not entitled to any of his shit. Okay? But for whatever reason, you know, these weird ass niggas, man, they thought, yeah, let's go, let's go. And see, I know what it is. I know exactly what it is. Them niggas, them Chicago niggas, came down there to Atlanta. Okay? Their mindset is, okay, we gonna put our mentality in Lil Durk's head. So now Lil Durk is walking around with these niggas following up behind him, and they putting their mentality in his head. Okay, yeah, you gotta go rob this nigga, man. Go rob this nigga over here, man. And you don't need to rob nobody because you already got money, nigga. You already got motherfucking money, nigga. You already rich. The hell you trying to rob a motherfucker for? You don't even need to go. You don't even have to go play in the motherfucking dirt, man. But you want to go play in the dirt anyways. Well, guess what? People who play stupid games win stupid prizes. Okay? People who play stupid games win stupid ass prizes. Okay? And people who carry themselves like dumb niggas, okay, end up having dumb nigga shit happen to them. Which is why this young man is sitting in this courtroom. He's sitting in a jail cell when he should be at home with his fucking daughter. Nigga, you should be at home with your daughter, with your baby mama, okay, with your mother and your family. And you should be sitting there chilling, man. Just chilling. Getting ready to wait for the NFL season to start. You could have just been chilling. You should have told them Chicago niggas stay their ass in fucking Chicago, man. I got something good down here. If them niggas that you riding with, who you think are your friends, if they was really your friends, them niggas would say, you know what? Durk got something good going down there in Atlanta, you know, with his family and his new daughter and stuff. Let's leave him alone and let him live his life. That's what they would have said if they was some niggas that really cared about you, nigga. That's what they would have said. They would have said, let's leave Durk alone. We don't want Durk in this street shit. We don't want him in this shit. He's successful. We got to protect him. He's successful because he's representing us. He's representing Chicago. He representing where we came from. Let's make sure he's successful. We don't want him to be just another nigga, in the system like us. That's what they would have said if they was really fucking with you like that, Durk. You let these niggas come down there around you, influence you, turn your life upside down. But look who's sitting in that courtroom. It's just you and the other nigga. Where all them niggas at? Where they at now? They sitting at home watching the news coverage, sitting there, can't do a damn thing for you. So what was the point of bringing these niggas around you? Why the hell would you bring any nigga around you that can't do shit for you, my nigga? I don't bring no niggas around me that can't help advance me or bring something positive into my life or some type of friendship or partnership or whatever. I don't bring nobody around me that can't teach me how to be a better man than what I am, or teach me how to be a better truck driver, or teach me how to be a better businessman, or whatever it is. I don't bring nobody around me that it doesn't add anything to me. You ain't gonna see me riding around with no bunch of niggas. I used to do that shit. I used to go ride around with the niggas and stuff from the block. I grew out of that shit real quick because that shit got real old. You know how corny that shit is? If you riding around motherfuckers and these dudes are not helping you to make yourself better or helping you increase your net worth, then nigga, you a grown man wasting motherfucking time. And I refuse to play stupid games. I refuse to play stupid games because I know that if I go play stupid guys, I told myself when I was riding around with them niggas, I say, you know what? If I keep riding around with these little niggas like this, this shit can potentially get my shit fucked up. Okay? These silly ass niggas and stuff just riding around. So I said, fuck it, man. Let me go find some people that's on some other stuff. That's what you have to do. Sometimes you have to outgrow certain friends, man. I don't know what it is about black people that they think that once they make it, they got to bring the hood with them. I don't know what the hell that is. What the hell is it that you done made it, nigga? But you feel you gotta go bring some niggas that ain't even doing anything for themselves around you? That's a waste of time, bro. If they can't help you improve your life, then you need to stay the fuck away from them. And if them niggas know that they don't have nothing to offer you, then they should have enough sense to keep themselves away from you. If they was really for you, they would have kept themselves away from you. But evidently, they brought their asses down there around you, knowing that they was potentially going to put you in jeopardy. You know what that means? You know what that means? That means that you got a bunch of niggas around you that don't give a fuck about you, man. These niggas they stay around you. They just fucking parasiting off your name, man. Trying to get clout and shit on their Instagram from being around you and shit. Okay, they getting more followers and clout and shit, but what are you getting out of it that you haven't already gotten for yourself? You got to think about that. What are you getting out of it? You know what I mean? And if you not getting anything out of it, then you wasting your time and your life, man. You know what I mean? You wasting your time and your life, bro. It's a goddamn shame. It really is. It really is a goddamn shame. You know what I mean? Now you sitting up in the jail. Can't even sleep in your own bed every night. Can't even eat your own food out of your own pantry and fridge every night, man. Behind fucking with these niggas. These niggas done turned your motherfucking life upside down, and ain't a goddamn one of them can do shit for you. There comes a point in life as a black man, you gotta leave that childish shit behind. You gotta leave the block behind. You gotta leave the gangs and shit behind. And you gotta advance and grow past that shit. There's a time in your life when that comes. There's a time in your life when you gotta say, okay, you see those little boys over there standing on the corner, joking around and stuff? They just little boys doing little boy stuff. I'm a man. I'm about this paper. I'm about my career. I'm about my money. I'm a man. See, Truth 91 is a man. Me, yes. I don't focus on trivial ass shit. You ain't gonna be seeing me out here standing around with just some random ass niggas that ain't really doing anything. Your time is precious. Your time is valuable. You know what I mean? And this shit just happened fucking 2 weeks ago. He turned himself in. But the actual incident itself happened way in February. So they didn't had plenty of time for discovery. They didn't have plenty of time to get their evidence and their story and shit. Who knows who the fuck they gonna bring on the stand? And don't be surprised, Lil Durk, if they bring some of them niggas that got cases and shit that you done let around you, nigga. You done let these niggas all into your crib and shit, around your family and shit. Into the place where your daughter lays her head. Don't be surprised, Lil Durk, one of these grimy ass niggas, they put one of these grimy ass motherfuckers on the stand to testify against you. Do not be surprised. Because that's the kind of shit grimy ass niggas will do. They sure will. They sure will. Okay? If they offer them a case, hey, we'll take your gun charge away. We'll take your murder conviction away. If you testify against Lil Durk, watch them niggas all go and testify against you. And then when they testify against you, watch them go skedaddling back to Chicago. And then 10 years from now, DJ Vlad will interview them. And so they can tell the story about how they used to hang with Lil Durk. And how they used to do this and that with Lil Durk, knowing damn well they the ones that snitched on motherfucking Lil Durk. That's the kind of shit that goes down. You done fucked yourself up. You done put all these fuck niggas and shit around you, man. You don't put no nigga around you that can't do shit for themselves. And yes, these niggas, don't be surprised if these niggas testify against you. Don't be surprised if they get some of them hoes that y'all was running around with to come in and testify against you. Because them broke ass hoes, they'll do the same damn thing for a couple dollars. A prosecutor throw them a couple dollars or whatever. Yeah, they'll sit up there and lie on the motherfucking stand. They'll make up a story. They'll say, yeah, I saw Lil Durk pull the gun out. Yeah, I saw. You the one with the money, Lil Durk. You the one who they want to put up in there. Because you the one with the money. Okay? When they take down these rappers, like Tekashi 6ix9ine and shit, when they put these rappers and stuff in jail, you know, with these feds and stuff and these cops and stuff, they end up getting a lot of other people going to jail as well. So everyone that's connected with you who has criminal charges and stuff, they're going to try to put all y'all motherfuckers in jail. Put all y'all motherfuckers in the system. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. That's how they gonna get down. Oh, yeah. You know, they're gonna run you through the system. You know. get you fucked up in the game and whatnot. You know. And yeah, them niggas gonna snitch because there was a lot of niggas out there that night. You had all kind of witnesses and all kind of people out there that night. Oh yeah, they gonna bring people onto the stand. They gonna testify you. You gonna spend a lot of money on them lawyers and shit. And at the end of the day, this judge probably gonna give you 5 to 10. And even if you do, like I said, even if you do survive and you come out, when you come out, your music career is not gonna be the same. You as a person is not gonna be the same. All the success that you thought you had and you thought was there is gonna be gone. The world will have moved on. Okay? Now they're gonna be completely new artists and shit out. Ain't nobody gonna be thinking about your stuff anymore, Lil Durk. You're gonna be trying to make another record and stuff that, they'll probably bring you on DJ Vlad to talk about this stuff, but what good is that? Your career ain't gonna never be the same. Once some niggas get to snitching and shit, okay, ain't no telling what's gonna happen. You at the mercy of some niggas now, Lil Durk. You at the mercy of some niggas who, if you'd have just never brought them around you, you'd have been good. You see what happens when you bring niggas around you who ain't really about anything? You see what happens? This is the kind of stuff that happens. You end up sitting in some defendant's chair. Meanwhile, the niggas who you was with, they out in the world still walking around. They get to go home to their baby mamas and screw their baby mamas and stuff and make more babies and eat all the food out the fridge and stuff. Meanwhile, you in motherfucking jail, the fucking county jail, whatever, with 3 hots and a cot. Okay? Your baby mama gotta come visit you and stuff. You can't touch her. You can't feel her. You can't fuck her the way you want to. Can't spend quality time with your kid. All it is over some grimy niggas who want to still hold on to this street life. You know what I mean? Ask yourself, what was it all worth? What was it really worth it? Was it really worth it to put yourself in this position and put yourself in this situation? You know what I mean? Was it all really worth it in the end? As to me, it looks like it wasn't. To me, it just doesn't look like it was worth it to me. You know what I mean? It just don't look like it was worth it. And like I said, you lucky the dude didn't die. Because if the dude died, you'd have been looking at 25. And if you was looking at 25, you'd be definitely hang that shit up. You know what I mean? There's already enough of us in the goddamn system. So what the hell are you doing? There's already enough niggas up in there. Shit. They done overcrowded all the jails in California with all the niggas and the Mexicans and shit up in there. Why are you just going to go and add yourself to the system? For what? What are you trying to prove? You ain't got shit to prove. That's why when I talk to these other niggas on YouTube, I tell them that shit. I tell them I ain't got shit to prove to y'all niggas. Fuck y'all. I don't care what y'all think about me. Fuck all y'all. Because at the end of the day, ain't none of y'all paying none of my bills. Ain't none of y'all trying to put me on, trying to hire me or give me a job. These old ass niggas on here, you want to sit up here and talk about how much they think, how they know the world works and this is going to happen and that going to happen, but they don't even have the power to put a young black man on. But they'll tell you all damn day long about how they think this is going to happen and that is going to happen. Fuck that shit, man. Most of these niggas out here is useless anyways. The only niggas you owe anything to is your mother, your father, okay, your siblings, your loved ones, and your close friends who actually give a fuck about you. That's the only people who really, okay, you owe any goddamn thing to. Fuck everybody else. And that's what it really comes down to. But now you done this shit. Now you have to face these consequences. And only you can face these consequences. Nobody else can face these consequences for you. At the end of the day. And that prison shit, that shit's serious. That shit's serious. Prison ain't no game. Prison ain't no fucking game, dude. This ain't no Grand Theft Auto 5, nigga. This ain't no fucking video game. It's shit real. Shit. You go up in there, ain't no telling what could happen. And how you gonna come out. Or what mindset you gonna have. You know what I mean? Y'all saw what happened when Shitty Cuz came out of prison. He came out and motherfucking murked Nipsey Hussle. So ain't no telling what could happen with you. Ain't no telling what could happen with anyone in there. You know what I'm saying? But anyways, get the likes up. Let me know what y'all think. Peace.